YouTube! How you guys doing today? Mike?
This is Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. I'm all excited. We're doing pig lard. Pig fat. Yesterday we rendered back fat into back fat lard. And this is from the pigs that we took to the butcher here recently. That was our first time rendering lard, and that went real well. And now I want to show you guys the process today. And today we're doing the leaf lard.
Yes.
And so the back fat, from my understanding, would be like off the top of your pork chop. That fat it'd be from there to the skin on your back, from the loin there. That's what I'm assuming. And then the leaf lard is from around the kidney, is my understanding. And the leaf lard is what, from I'm reading, people use in pie crusts and baking and pastries.
It's really good tasting stuff.
I've already asked Jenny when she's getting started. So 5 pounds of back fat we rendered into 2 quarts and half a pint yesterday. I don't know if you guys can see that real well. And it looks great. As our Instagram post states, it might look really white on here, and it is. It is very white, but it's not snow white. But if it was snow, I would still eat it. So, and then we were smelling it. There might be a slight piggy smell to it,
Maybe
but it's
a
just
little bit. It's just grease.
It's just more grease. So,
but I guess I do get a piggy smell.
A little bit. So we're gonna see what the leaf lard's like today when it's done as well. And if I get that rendered correctly, that should come out in theory snow white, no smell, no nothing, and it's supposed to be awesome. So come join us. There's a lot of discussion nowadays on
the health factor.
The health factor of lard. And we don't have the answer, so you're in the wrong spot looking for answers for that. I did read an article last night, and if I can find it again, I will post a link to it. But no idea if it was a reputable source or not, but it was comparing different oils, like olive oil and coconut oil, comparing it to lard from a pig. And that was very interesting reading, and cholesterol levels of the different ones and the different fat levels. That's pretty interesting reading. So I encourage you to do your own research on lard, and I'm not convinced. I got a lot of research to do myself, but there's a lot of uses for this lard. So,
and we're going to use it. Can't have our pigs. Something we could save to use for other stuff. So why not?
Right.
Get it back.
And so let's take you on a short ride here. I think we'll just do a couple video clips of what we're doing. Yesterday I prepped the leaf lard, and I'm going to slice that video right into here, and then give you a couple shots of it cooking, a couple shots of us putting it in jars probably, and get you out of here.
Yep.
All right, let's go check it out. All right, so got the leaf lard here, and I am actually preparing this the night before. We have more lard being rendered over here. Do you want to look at it? That's some back fat. Yeah, some back fat being rendered. And that's what, for my limited experience, this would be back fat right here. Nice, smooth. Let's take it, this was skin side. And I believe, because I don't know any better, this would be my leaf lard. And this is what we're going to do tomorrow. So, some stuff that I've read, it seemed like they said optional, you can take this membrane off. I have been taking the membrane off. I hope that's right. Either way, I think it's okay. But what we're doing to get this nice chopped up ground, we don't have a meat processor. So or a meat grinder we don't have. So we're using a food processor. So let me get this off of here. And I'll just do this real quick to show you. I think a lot of people leave this what's the word, babe? Membrane on. But I also read that you can take it off optionally if you want, and it's not, I don't know, it's not taking me but a couple seconds to take it off. And then I'm just putting in chunks. They did it wrong. You know, whatever, some chunks. Putting them in there. Take that off. About like that. I have been putting more in there, but just for the point of showing you. And we'll see how that comes out tomorrow. There's a bigger chunk there that I probably should have pulsed it a little longer, but there are some bigger chunks. But just adding it in there. And we'll update you on by the time you see this video, we'll have the back fat in there and the process of rendering this down. Okay, Jenny's gonna see this for the first time in, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or so.
It's been a while.
But its consistency is quite a bit different than yesterday's.
It is.
And I think that has to do with the leaf lard, but I also really believe it has to do with grinding the meat first, which, as you probably just saw yesterday, I put it in the food processor to make it, to grind it. And the whole consistency, the whole fat levels, whatever, is quite a bit different today, isn't it?
It is. It is a lot different. And it also seems to be going a little bit quicker because it was started as smaller pieces.
That, and we babied it yesterday. I really started on some super duper low temperatures, and when nothing was happening, I started cranking it up. It took hours for us to get it melted. I was being so careful with it yesterday. This is probably 2 hours in.
Yeah, something like
that. I think
I
started it right around 10, and it's 12 right now. And it's looking really good. It hasn't started boiling yet or anything yet. So and I started with some water in the bottom. I didn't show that. I started with some water in the bottom, about 1.5 cups, I think. And this pot was completely full. So, yep. Here's a close up of what's in there. Just some chunks.
So weird.
It's looking really good. I think it's really cool. And yesterday the house smelled so good. Jenny didn't care for it too. I don't think Jenny hated it, but she was definitely not thinking it was smelling as good as I thought it smelled.
Bacon smells so much better.
There it is. This stuff is looking really good. This leaf lard I'm hoping is going to come out snow white. Okay, we'll update again here in a bit. Okay, we're here at 145. We're kind of just letting this sit here. We're on a pretty low heat. I am going to bump it up a little. I mean, it's pretty warm to the touch. I can't hold my hand there. And this is looking so much different than yesterday. It is really kind of cool. This, I'm just going to call it scum. I really don't know what to call it. Is floating on top. I think I will end up scraping this off and getting it out of here. But the rest of it you can see is still cooking and boiling down. I'm just... well, actually, it's not boiling. That's one of the things I'm wondering if it's quite hot enough. But this is looking really good. So we're going to keep letting it go, and let's see if I can get a... That's what some of that looks like. That'll be some cracklings. All right. Oh, great. Where's the lard? All right, well, here's the lard. Me and my great videoing skills. Hey, Mama. We're watching a little YouTube live right now. Big Family Homestead's on right now. So here's the process. We dump the lard out. It's in here. I strained it into these. So we ended up with 3 pints and a smidgen. And these will end up turning that white or maybe even more white. But once they turn white, I'll show them to you again and we'll get this video done with. But sorry I didn't show you the process, but I mean, it was as basic as I dumped it from there into there, drained it into there. It was as simple as that. Would you agree?
It was as simple as that.
And I made Mama turn down Big Family Homestead. Sorry about that, Brad, Krista, so I could do this video real quick. All right. All right, guys, another little update. I basically want to show you how this is changing. And all these I've done so far starts at the bottom to this white. It almost looks like some kind of like caramel ice cream or something. It looks like really good. But you can see it's turning white down here. And it's still setting up there. So it's all going to come out like this. Well, actually, in this video, I can tell you right now, this video, it looks a lot whiter than it really is. But I will do another one when they're all done and they're all as white as they're going to be and show you. Just wanted to show you this stage of it. The ones in the back are the ones we did yesterday still. And then there's these ones. Looking at it visually, I hope this one turns a little more white. We'll see.
Lard.
All right, guys. So we are in the pantry where we are storing the lard right here on the shelves.
Looks like milk.
It does. It looks like it's pretty white. I don't know how well the video will show how white it is. It's not pure white though.
Close.
It's pretty close, but it's not pure snow white. I think I'd post that on Instagram or something. Anyways, this is a couple days later, like almost a week later. And I forgot to do this little follow-up video here.
The follow-up we always fail at.
Yeah. So what I'm holding is the leaf lard, and what Jenny's holding is a little part of the back fat lard. And we've already been using that for, I have some eggs and good stuff right there. Jenny even used it to get the, stainless steel? Is that what you got?
Yeah. Yeah,
the stainless steel pot greased up just a little bit before putting some bacon in there.
Yep.
We're happy with it. What I'm really curious about, though, is we have a very small jar of the leaf lard. We have a very small jar of that in the fridge that is only probably, a third full?
Yeah.
And there's all kinds of junk in the bottom of it because I was squeezing out those cracklings, getting all the grease out. And that has more of the piggy smell than I expected it to. So I'm wondering if it's because I squeezed all that. And on that one that's in the fridge, you can see junk in the bottom. And there's no junk in the bottom on these ones.
Yeah, this one we squeezed of the back fat. But even, the leaf lard one is like 10 times worse.
Right, yeah. And so, that back fat one there's a little bit. On all these jars up here, there's no gunk in the bottom. There's no nothing. It's just pure skimmed off. So we're real curious. We got a lot more to do. And we're going to do it because my primary goal with it is to make soap.
Right.
And I really want to get going on some soap making. So we're hoping to get that going here real soon.
Yeah.
You got anything other than we're in the pantry and Jenny's freezing?
It's cold out here. I don't like being cold. And it's warm.
You can tell our pantry's getting a little depleted, which is awesome. That means we're using it. We're using the stuff we put away. That's awesome.
Yep.
All right.
Got a little bit of stuff I got to figure out what to actually use it for. But I might take some pickles.
But still, it's getting depleted, but there's still quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I use stuff every day out of here, but we're not flying through it.
Right.
Either that or we're just crazy people and we have too much. I don't know which. Crazy people, yes we are.
Yeah.
Him.
All right, guys. So that's how we render lard. Super easy. This is not a big technical video. I know that, and just because we don't know what we're doing, really. But
we never do.
Hopefully it helped you. It is super easy. If you're thinking, should I try this? Yeah, you should try it. It's super easy.
And there are different ways to do it, but
this is just
how we chose to do it.
I did so much reading and researching.
I seriously thought it was going to be some big extravagant thing because of how much reading and research you did. I'm like, just stop talking about this. It's going to be too hard. It's going to be too much.
You just put it in the pot and let it melt down, dude.
Yep.
That's it.
Just stir it.
What's up? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
And we're currently on stairs, so Jenny looks the same height as me. But Jenny could be taller than me if I went down the stairs.
Go up.
All right, guys, please like, share, subscribe.
We already did all this.
Oh, Facebook.
Yep, did that too. Who are you?
Did you do Instagram? I'm Mike.
I did. I'm Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. Thanks, guys.
Bye.